I am an Indian kid, and my advice doesn't make sense to my parents. They like to stay attached to their old beliefs, refusing to change at all. When I say something like our neighborhood auntie is toxic, to protect ourselves, we need to set boundaries with her and avoid frequent interactions with her. Otherwise, her toxicity will spread to us. This advice or opinion of mine goes right above their head and falls in the dimension of I explained why we should stay away from a toxic person, how it affects our brain, our inner psychology. But they looked at me like I was speaking some alien language. I didn't give up. I tried to explain as simply as I can. This time, they looked at me like I am pretending to be wise and mouthful. Yes, that's what I got tagged as mouthful. Yeah, maybe it is karma. When I was a kid, they want me to stay away from stuff and I didn't listen. But is it really the case? I was a child. What's the IQ of a child? But they are far more ahead of the line of the adults. I'm presenting my facts here, supported with evidence. I worked hard to learn this English language. I read books that provide knowledge about our inner world, how things around us affects it. This is not my words. These are the advice of the world-renowned people. I'm not making up anything. The knowledge I received, I want it to reach you too. So I am explaining it in our language to share the same thing I learned. Yet you look down on me because I am bold enough to say it, accept it, and apply it in my life. What will you gain from this stubborn attitude to stay the same like rest of your generation? Why this relentless need to satisfy everyone older than you even if they are proved to be harmful? How do you avoid the positive advice just because it's coming from someone younger than you? Why do you have no concept of self-love? I understand, maybe the old times made it hard to figure out the positive stuff. But what about now? At least you can try. You don't need to stay the same. Instead of shaming your kids, why don't you learn what your kid is yelling about? At least argue logically without emotional blackmailing or guilt tripping your kid. It is understandable if change is hard for you. You can ask for help from your kids. There's no shame in that. And they will love to help you learn new stuff, open your mind to new perspectives. It's never late to start something new. There's still so much possibility, so many great things waiting for you. You'll only experience when you dare to try. Consider your kids as your second chance in life and stop staying the same. Listen to your kids, reevaluate and research on what they say, then make a decision. This is your only way to build a better bond with your kid. If they are correct, don't avoid them. Peace.